Hello everyone, Praise here, and welcome to, well, I guess a Fun Friday, where Gaming Player 123 has asked that I play Mario Paint. Now, I do have the means to do it, as you can see right here, by the fact I'm moving a mouse on screen, and that it's touching the screen. I never grew up with this game. I'm not very much an arty type, so I never grew up with a game like this or anything like that, so I know there is a handful of Shut. Oh. I'm not really a super arty type, as you could probably tell by my end titles card thing. Like, I'm kind of a dunce when it comes to drawing and stuff. So, now I don't know if there is a specific, if there's a specific thing that has been kind of requested of me, but because all Game Player asked is for me to play Mario Paint. I didn't think this through. I just kind of took the request and ran. I will say this kind of, good lord. Sorry, the apparatus for the Joy-Con is a little weird. What do you do? Oh, you do gradients and things. Huh. Huh. You'll have to forgive me if I kind of just mess about with things here. Like, I've never seen many things here. I do know a handful of things about Mario Paint, though. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange to admit to this kind of thing. Is that a lot of people online who have, who do have budding online presence or career paths, as weird as that might be to say. A lot of folks did start off a lot of their arting and careers in this. I guess while I get on that train, how do I draw these? Well, I'm gonna need a black background. Can I do here? Fill. Which one's the fill tool? Oh, it's the spray can. That's Mario. That's Luigi. Is that a recolor tool? Makes my want. Okay, that's what I thought it was. So I'm gonna redo this in a second. But there's a lot of online creative outlets who actually I guess I should say older, aka people who are roughly about the same age as your own Grandpappy Scooter here, who are who kind of started their careers by using Mario Paint in one aspect or another. I believe, I guess I'm gonna drop names, so forgive me for being a little bit, forgive me for being what I am sometimes when it comes to this kind of stuff. I could probably look at it, even though I won't understand the heck of thing what's going on. What's the undo button, by the way? I just realized that. Is there an undo button? I'm looking at this. I'm looking at my Joy-Con. I'm like, what is there? I'm using the Joy-Con too. I'm sorry. You'll forgive me if I look and see if there's an undo button. Yeah, I don't know if there's an undo button. Could I have like a little text thing that pops up that says it's undo? And I guess I'll kind of touch on that. So, while I attempt to horribly recreate this character, there is an online, oh boy, I can't draw a straight line to save my life. There is an online, I guess now, is it debunked or is it not? I forget. God, that's gonna look atrocious. Atrocious even. Trust me, this is going somewhere. There is a online, cartoon, I guess you could call it series. Online cartoon series. I instinctively reached my keyboard. What do you do? Was that the undo? Yes, it is. Cool. Found the undo. There is an online there was an online creator. I forget what name they went by otherwise, but some people may know it as, I don't like that. I think it needs to be a little more flared. If that makes any sense. Down. Nope, not that way. So we're going to do that. Known as Homestar Runner. And what I learned at some point in my life, and I think what a lot of other people have learned as well, is that whole thing started off as a 4-frame animation captured on a web camera, or not a web camera, on a camcorder. There we go. Captured on a camcorder using, well, Mario Paint. So even though I cannot probably draw the more prolific version of the characters that everyone knows very well, I can at least make a mistake and probably should not have filled it in like this. All right. So I feel like I could kind of, you know, take the helmet, trying to recreate the created... Oh gosh, is it there? Nope, it's not. Again, I am instinctively reaching for my keyboard. Or not for my keyboard. There we go. Instinctively reaching for... Oh, yes, it is my keyboard. Instinctively reaching for the Control Z of my keyboard. Aha! The titular character or face of the series, Homestar Runner, kind of sloppily recreate that. Again, I'm not an artist. I mean, I'll be honest, like, my, let's see, do you happen to have just a star pattern? Because I knew you had shapes at one point. Okay, right-click is back. Oh, that's a Game Boy. Okay. If I click this... No, it does nothing. Okay. Do you have a star in all this? Do you not have a star in all this? I'm surprised, considering stars are kind of... Oh, you do have a star in all this. I'm just stupid. Eh? Eh? No, that could have been. Okay. That's incredibly small. How do I make it big? Okay, that's not it. I might just have to drop my hand actually now look at it. Sorry, I got off on a tangent about things and I've just got incredibly sidetracked. How does that star look? Like, this is the stupid... I'm not gonna lie, this feels like the dumbest thing I've done in some time. I guess I can kind of get back to the point I was making when I started this off. By the way, you can tell my artistic skills by the... what stops you from being a halfway decent artist, as I'll discuss here in a second. I have patience problems when learning how to draw. Like... The thing is, I see the picture in my head I want to make. I really do see the picture in my head that I want to make as you know, I see it in my head. Yeah, I see it. I see the picture in my head I want to create. But I will sit down with it. I'll sit down and be like, okay, I'm going to draw. And I'm going to start on this journey so I can actually become a halfway decent artist. And then I draw. And it looks like something that a 7-year-old would make. And then I get discouraged. And then I stop drawing. Repeat this nauseam about once a year, sometimes twice a year, ad nauseum, and that's where we are. That's where we currently are. All right, just so I don't lose the Undel bite, I'm gonna do one of these, and I missed a little bit. You got a little smile there. Whatever, it works. Yeah, that's kind of like my crutch when it comes to doing. Yeah, this can still work. That is a bit of my issue when it comes to being an artist of any kind. Is like, I bet if I sat down and like, if I sat down either of my own volition, or someone actually basically, no. Sorry, undo that. Holy cow, this stuff is. Oop. Undo. Okay, well, we're gonna turn that white. We're gonna turn that white. Because I needed to actually do this. But yeah, that's kind of the thing with me as an artist. I don't give myself enough patience. Like, I don't... I don't sit down and let myself learn long enough in order to get good at something. I literally am just like, okay, this should look like Mozart. He is frowning like crazy. Holy cow. He doesn't need to be smiling, but holy cow, the mouth has a certain shape to it, okay? Close enough. Blue ball cap. Close. It's... I can fix this. But yeah, the thing... Like, again, I really need to stay on track. Sorry. The thing that... Again, the thing that stops me from being halfway decent or enjoying what or enjoy doing art is the fact that I just don't give myself enough patience or enough time to learn at the craft. That probably is 90% of the reason why I'm not good at it, because I see the picture in my head. I know what I want to put on paper. I know what I want to take pen to paper. I know what I want it to look like. But my brain will not let me translate it from my brain and or my body. Some kind of combination. I don't care who's at fault. Or somebody's going to be at fault for all this. Up one? There we go. Some combination of being between my hand and my head will not let everything come to fruition. Will not let it all come to fruition. And of such, like, so because I just give up super easily on it. I should fix that outline really quick. I can fix it. I can fix it 9 times. But it's gonna look a little scuffed, but whatever. But yeah, I guess that's how you get the teammate, and why Scooter doesn't do art, is that I give up on my own self when it comes to art really fast. Again, like, even with references, if I have the picture in my head, the picture is in my head. Sure. He looks sad. The picture's in my head, and I want to get it on paper. But I can't get it on paper. I do have a folder. I don't have a scanner or anything like that. I could probably just take a picture with my phone. I do have a folder stashed away in my world that is basically a, hey, here's all these drawings I attempted to do my yearly or bi-yearly, semi-annually. I always get bi-yearly and semi-annually confused with which one means 2 years and half a year. Of me attempting to draw. I'll open it, I look at it, it's just like, I do not vibe with this world. And then I close that binder, and then it's right around the same time. It's like, I bet I could draw now. It's kind of, all this stuff goes kind of hand in hand. Anyway, now that I'm done ranting, let's see. Where do Shine Spot go? Oddly enough, I go there. Nope, not there. I really wish I had a quick rewind function. Sure. Hopestar10.net. It's .com. Alright, now that I've aged myself, you guys, and the 3 people who are in my same age bracket of 2 days away from having to take arthritis medication, let's move on to another aspect of Mario Paint that I can think of. Don't worry, that picture's saved forever. The Music Maker. I will not even attempt to entertain the Music Maker. I can play sheet music if it's put in front of me and sing it. Like if this was bass clef, I could probably sing it better. You kind of get it. Like, you can make music in this stuff, and the fact that it's actually kind of... this has been kind of making a resurgence. Because this is on the SO. I'm mad. I'm just not realizing that a lot of these sound effects are the goofy, random sound effects that are in WarioWare. Oh man, it helps to hang on to all your old work, by the way. I sit here with my head in my hand, going, "Oh God, oh God." I'll say, like, there are some people that you probably know better about this that are better at this, but in my head, the person I can think of that probably is the best I can think of doing this is, of all people, Nintendo Capri Sun. Nintendo Capri Sun is able to, I don't know what goes on in that man's brain, but he's able to recreate a lot of video game music. Lately when he's been doing this, it's actually been with, is it the original Animal Crossing for GameCube? You could say N64 if you really want to be like that. Is it for the original Animal Crossing, or has it been newer entries? Regardless, lately he's been doing a lot of, various times a day musics for the original Animal Crossing in Mario Paint. And I want to say another creator who I know people know of him, but he hasn't done a whole lot lately, other than make a couple of party game. A series of party games that, use your phone as the controller and play in a group setting. No, it's not the one you're thinking of. It's a different named one. But Brentalfloss, he did a lot of his work. He did a lot. Why does it sound like that? He did a lot of his work in Mario Paint, kind of starting out. Nope. We have a snare hit. We have a snare hit, but we don't... Well, snare hit, but we don't have a drum? Yeah, that don't jive right to me. If I click a button, no way. Huh? Huh? Regardless, back on topic. A lot of people have actually played this game, or this game, however you want to view it, have played this portion of Mario Paint specifically because it does, okay. I have played this specific function of Mario Paint and made music, and then actually this portion got remade by a fan into a full-on, like, standalone EXE. Just this part of it has been put together as a standalone EXE on PCs to make music. And I'm going to tell you, just by what little I'm done here, it's a hell of a lot faster. Now, how do I... What? Oh. Oh. Huh. I didn't realize there were samples. Hold on, do we have more samples? I'm curious. Okay. Stop. I don't care enough. What's this? This must be the theme for this game. Why does the smiley face make that noise? In today's climate and day and age, that smiley face making that noise is not doing anyone any favors. Okay, I get it. How does one go to other place? Oh, I blew up. Oh! We're back. Oh, Animation Land. Nope. We do not do Animation Land. I am not skilled at this at all. What is this? Oh, saving and coloring. So let's Music Maker. What's this? Oh, how fast the mouse moves. Good to know. Take a break. So, but this one, I think this one actually just got shown off recently at Games Done Quick, of all places. Hold on. Hold on. I need to increase the mouse speed to play that one. Yeah, that will work. Yeah, me, someone who always is like, oh yeah, my mouse speed needs to be super low. This I need to have it faster. Okay, no. Okay, right click is to pause. Got it. I'm not that skilled. I'm not that skilled. I'm not that skilled. But, yeah, this is another feature in this game. Just kind of like play around with the mouse. Okay, maybe I actually need high mouse speed. Hold on. I'm going to go to high mouse speed. Actually, the funny thing is, I think I prefer this. Of all places, I think I actually prefer that high mouse that, I think I actually prefer the WarioWare Touch version of this game. Where you just poke the screen with the stylus. I'm actually gamer stancing. Okay, the mouse speed is either too fast or too slow. There we go. You know, this could use some kind of remix, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Nat Attack is a huge part of this game as well. I don't know. I always, like, Nintendo, like, what is it? When it comes to a lot of stuff, Nintendo is oddly kind of ahead of the curve. No. I know those gold ones are problems. You gotta go. Life? Yes, that's a life that I immediately lost. No. But yeah, like, this is a... Oh, damn it. Nope. Trying to get rid of that. I'm waiting for the flies to actually, like, start attack... Like, these little gnats start attacking me. I could vibe with, like... Oh. Very important that I get rid of those, I see. I have a feeling if they blow up, I die. I think they're coming to me. Yeah, they're coming to me, actually. That would explain why it's so easy. Oh, hello? Okay, you're just larger. Oh, yeah, they do attack. And I got hit. Oh god, it's like... I feel like this is therapeutic for me because I'm the kind of person that will stand around. I go out of my way when it comes to colder months and fall time, where I will just, dang it, where I will just stand around. I will stand around and I'll catch a glimpse of a fly. I'll catch a glimpse of a fly. So I'll stand around my house looking for, dang it, like looking for a sign. Dang it. Looking for a sign of the fly and beat it up. Dang it, I lost all my lives. Oh no, 0th life counts. Lock in, Scooter. You need to show the boss. Oh, no boss. Okay, that's fine. I will stand around my house and swat at flies. Like, I'll stand there for 10 minutes waiting to see if I get a glimpse of the fly. Yeah, I have nothing else to really add to this. That's Mario. I love how this is what we come back to. That's been Mario Paint. Like, I got nothing else to add. As you can see, well, if I take the time, I'm not a bad artist, but I'm not a good artist either. I can't make music for a damn. I can play it. And, I think you understand why my aim is so poopy when it comes to first-person shooters based on this alone. Anyway. Fan Friday series. I'll just give you the 4-1 because this series comes up rarely enough for various reasons that I should probably give my reasons. This series basically you guys suggest game. You guys suggest game, I play it. That's really what the basis is. And I'll say you can suggest games that are a little hard to get. But understand that you can suggest just about anything. But I might reject your idea just because it costs me money that I don't want to spend. This is not targeting anyone specific, but there's been a couple requests or two to play an older game or some kind of weird like I guess, title grab game. Like, a collection of games. And then, oh yeah, here's, this game we made, this breakout game we made. We decided to demake it for this compilation series. And put it in there as the gotcha quick cash grab. So, like, if the only way to play the game you're suggesting to me is to spend money on a game I don't necessarily want to get, I may not take your suggestions to heart. I'll just put it bluntly. Anyway. So thank you all so much for watching this Fan Friday. I forget if I even did that. And, I'll see you whenever I do another Fan Friday. Because, as much as I sound like I'm griping and complaining, I actually kind of like doing this. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you around next time. Take care, everybody.